We all thrive for happiness, don't we? Therefore, the question is, what makes people happy? And where is the link between happiness and how you spend your time? I think that I have found one possible answer for both by speaking to plenty different people all around the world. There is this one ingredient which makes the difference. But it's also the one thing which I believe is missing in our today's society. I want to talk about going deep, about profoundness and depth. And I can't wait to inspire you to go deep, because freaking hell, yes, that really is going to give you this magic sparkle in your eyes. And there is where you will find fulfillment and where you feel that you are spending your time wisely. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me again, Anna Jelen, your time expert. Someone who had to learn to take the courage to go deep. When I started with my workshops and speeches a few years ago, I had like 5 different workshops in my offerings, because that is what I thought was right, providing plenty of possibilities to my clients. You need a workshop about public speaking? Oh, I got it. What? You need a workshop about time management? Well, I got it as well. And if you wonder, I also have a communication skills workshop. The thing is, it didn't work this way. When I was a few millimeters away from going into insolvency, I thought, I don't have anything to lose. Why not focusing on just one thing, one topic? The topic which doesn't just come from my heart, but also which was the easiest for me to present. Time. And that is when I started going deep. A little bit here and a little bit there, doing plenty of things, always surfing on the surface. Isn't that something that we are doing? And is that wrong? I don't know, but I want to talk about the opposite of this, because that is where I have observed and experienced a difference. Maybe exactly one of those ingredients to have a happy and fulfilled life. And I want to talk about these people who are doing it. People who dare to say no to many things, but they say yes to this one thing. And the moment they have said yes to this one thing, they go deep. They literally dive into a topic. Let's start with small steps. Let's start with talking about flow. Have you ever done something and you are so lost in it that you forget about space and time? Yes? Then you have experienced flow. I'm sure you've heard about it already, but let's read the definition of flow. In positive psychology, flow, also known colloquially as being in the zone, is the mental state of operation in which a person performing an activity is fully immersed in a feeling of energized focus, full involvement and enjoyment in the process of the activity. In essence, flow is characterized by complete absorption in what one does, and the resulting loss in one's sense of space and time. Now, flow is something which we experience when we do an activity, but I like to look at it in a bigger picture. And that is what I mean with going deep in general, going deep in life, having a flow in life. Because yes, I don't just believe that we need depth, but also that this makes us fulfilled. When I meet people which are seeming to have a fulfilled life, I ask them what they do. And often I've observed this one difference, that they put their focus on one topic. The topic might change, but the principle stays the same. No matter what they do, they go deep. Going deep means to learn more and more about this one thing. It means putting all the attention on this one thing. And I'm a very good example, I have to say, with my topic time. But I am embarrassed to talk so often about me. So today I would like to take another example. Our friend Christophe. He is the master of going deep. And I remember when I met him the first time, he was starting to learn about bees and he had 2 hives. Whenever we saw him, he told us more and more about bees and how they live and how they function. He read books about it. He watched videos and documentaries about bees. But now cling on tight. Today, this guy has 450 hives on 25 different spots. He produces freaking 8 tons of honey every year. But also, he produces royal jelly, he sells queen bees, and he coaches other people who want to start with bees. I mean, now this is what I call a freaking bee expert. But now here is the thing why he's my best example. Christophe does that with everything he takes in his hands. Cooking, for example. Man, what a cookies! But of course it would be easy to go to the supermarket, get some food and cook it. Going deep here means even starting to grow your own vegetables. And you should see the garden of Christophe and his family. It's like a natural wonderland, and you can't stop being amazed of everything you see. And now you take Christophe next to you. Walk through this paradise, his garden, listening to him when he explains to you how the plants function, how they grow, the specialities about each plant. And you look at him and you see the sparkle in his eyes. And that is when you know that we need to have something like this in our life. Because this is pure luck and happiness. But to go deep, you need also to have a kind of a discipline, to say no to many things and yes to this one thing. And then you work. Now everyone will tell you that you have to work a lot and hard. Yes, of course, that is also true. But that doesn't mean that this is a prison and that you should lose yourself in it. Not at all. You just leave all your distractions away. Then you will have plenty of time to do deep work and to do other stuff like playing, sports, meeting friends, family. But with all the distractions, it's going to be hard. You just have your 24 hours a day, and that is a fact. When I do my speeches and workshops and I tell the people that I believe that we need more depth in our daily lives, I see so many heads nodding, going like, oh yes. So I see people seeking for it. I feel them seeking it because they know that it misses in their all-day life. Now, where is the link to my topic, time? Now, I might be a bit harsh, but it comes from the bottom of my heart, and imagine me smiling when I say it, then it isn't as harsh as it might seem. Dr. Jordan Peterson, professor of psychology and clinical psychologist, experiences people who are running at about 51% of their capacity. He often asks students, how many hours do you waste a day? Some answers will be around 4 to 6 hours a day. Now, it's up to you to rate what wasting time would mean to you. But yes, let's ask yourself this question. How many hours do you think that you waste your time? Now, let's say 4 hours a day. This will be 28 hours a week. This will be 120 hours a month. You lose bloody 5 days a month distracting yourself. I mean, this is freaking crazy. And you can't accept this. Now, the thing is that this doesn't make you happy. Or maybe today you haven't really thought about it like this. That's all right. But if you think about the time, about your lifetime, then it might be worth replacing those hours with something more purposeful. And that is why that it really matters what you do. It matters far more than what you think. Everything you do matters. And I can't repeat saying this, in particular when we talk about time. Everything you do matters. It matters because it is your time which is passing by. So why not go deep? If you want to use your time wisely, then do something which matters to you. Whatever it is. If this matters to you, then do it. But just don't waste your time. You define what wasting your time means to you. If we talk about going deep, You will be leaving the surface. You will experience depth and profoundness. And you will be doing something that excites you, and this will make you happy. And very soon, you will feel that you are giving your life a purpose. Once I read this sentence, we are what we do. We aren't what we think or what we say or how we feel. We are what we do. And this is always in my mind, and this motivates me to do great work, or to try, at least, to do great work. Today is your one chance to live a life with purpose. And please don't get there where you one day will regret it that you have wasted this one chance. Spend your life doing something valuable and don't wander around being distracted all the time. Now you might say, all right, Anna, it's okay. You have made me curious to experience to go deep. I want to know how that feels like. But I don't know any topic. Do you have some ideas? Well, yes, I have. And here are a few ideas where you could go deep, and they all have one thing in common. It's people stuff. And for a world where we are surrounded with people, this might make sense to go a little bit deeper. Take the topic communication. Learn everything about how to communicate better. Communication in relationships, communication at work, communication with kids. Lots of good stuff. For me, one of the best books I have read in this topic was the one called Everyone Communicates, Few Connect from John Maxwell. Another topic to go deep could be on personal development. You can never stop learning on this topic, and it's very useful for life. I remember one of the first books I read is a classic from Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Afterwards, I read everything from Dale Carnegie. Classics. Today, I'm a big fan of Seth Godin. He's more known for the marketing expert, but with Seth Godin, marketing becomes so personal that I would almost say that it is also a lot on personal development. Or maybe you could put your profoundness and depth on this topic, management. It's always good to know how to manage other people, how to be a good leader. And here I just have one name, Peter Drucker. Dive into his management world and you will learn something big. In other episodes, I have talked about the best boss in the universe, my ex-boss. Well, he was the one introducing me to Peter Drucker. Thank you, Eric. Now there you go. 3 possible topics where you could dive into: communication, personal development, or management. But maybe for you, it is something totally different, like gardening, or pottery, or drawing, or writing, anything. And to find what it is, you could also ask yourself this one question: what is easy for me? Where do you find yourself doing something where you could say, yeah, that was quite easy? And then you look around you, and for the others, it wasn't easy at all. That might be a topic you could go a bit deeper, because that means that there might be your hidden talent. And it will be easy for you to dive into this. And that might be the topic where you can make a difference. Start small. Try a few minutes a day to go deep into your chosen subject and see what happens. In the beginning, you might need a bit discipline to start, but then when you experience this profoundness, you will love it. I mean, I remember that I did anything to get into my deep work focus mode. And I learned it like this. First, eliminate all unnecessary distractions. Turn the hourglass 30 minutes and go. Now, stay immersed and keep going. When I look up the next time, I know it is time to take a break. And then repeat it from the beginning. Some last words for today. In Seneca's essay on tranquility, he uses the Greek word euthymia, which he which he defines as believing in yourself and trusting that you are on the right path, and not being in doubt by following the myriad footpaths of those wandering in every direction. Now, again, don't lose yourself in your one thing. You need space and time for other stuff as well. But imagine having a life where you can go deep in one topic, inspire others with it, and still having the time to relax, to let go, and to enjoy other things. The moment you find yourself experiencing depth and profoundness in whatever it is, you will feel very good. Because yes, going deep is something which will make you satisfied. And hopefully, I was able to wake up your curiosity about spending your time well, about doing something good, and about enjoying to go deep. Now, wherever you are, Poland, Mexico, Brazil, India, Sweden, Germany, Switzerland, Kenya, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sending you my best wishes. Take care. Bye.